And he specifically went off to the right. I don't know if that matters, but I will make sure to emulate that just in case. Because I was gonna say, once we've completed all three of our Triforce quests, I wasn't really sure what to do next. That very last reel, that tells me I can do something. Word? I don't think they're going to be very happy with me if I do this. If I do stuff with this. Oh no. I don't think I have enough time this cycle for this to do anything, but that feels bad. Feels bad that I've unlocked this ability. Feels like I might be about to unlock Satan. Oh wait, shit! Hang on. Did this reveal anything? Is it all a red herring? I'm never going to be able to get the codes, but I can break the system to hack my way out of this. Alright, hey, if I try to open you up again, can you give me any more memories now that one of the three is, broken? I think this is the same one. So if this is this thing's memories, this bit is in first person, I would assume. So is it just like, maybe it's not actually Satan. Maybe it's not, oh. I'm not as smart as I thought I was. I think this is telling me exactly how to do that thing I did. Because this thing wants me to know where the codes are, because it wants me to free it. Which is always a good thing when a big evil Satan vault. Okay, that was still kind of tricky, piecing together what that last step means, of how the lights get extinguished. You still have to do a good amount of critical thinking, that I did do. Okay. Guys, this is bad. I might be about to unleash Satan. It's bad. Curious what happens if I visit another temple. Although also I'm going to be knocked on my ass before the cycle ends, right? Because the tower is going to fall on its side. Yep, there it is. Bye! Alright. Hey, let's unleash Satan. What's the worst that could happen? The solar system's still gonna explode in 22 minutes. What can Satan do in that amount of time, huh? Even devils have time constraints. Everyone's been saying it. Even devils work on a timetable. Did I just rephrase the same thing in a way that sounded slightly more elegant so that I could use it as the episode title? Maybe so. But I like that. I'm proud of that little aphorism that I just invented. It sounds kind of cool. And I'm probably going to use it in D&D. is that I love D&D, and D&D is very important to me. It's very fun on its own, and it also is a very nice way of allowing me and my friends, like, it is a scheduled thing that essentially reinforces my ability to spend time with my friends, having it be like a scheduled, regimented thing. Is it a little... has it worked my mind a little bit to the point that anytime I do anything, I say anything cool or I come up with anything cool, I immediately go, I should use that in D&D? Keep in mind, I legitimately want to be a professional writer in the not D&D like specific worlds. I mean, maybe I'll write some one-shots and see if I could get them published or something, but like that's not my main goal. My goal is to be like make a career out of creative writing outside of D&D. And yet, anytime I think of a cool thing that I thought of, a cool thought, a cool phrase, my gut instinct is, that goes into D&D. Not into the career you're trying to build for yourself that might actually make you money. No, the fun thing you do with some of your friends sometimes. That's where that should get funneled into. And hey, guess what? My friends aren't going to care if I plagiarize myself. I can choose both. But my first instinct is D&D. Okay. I found a slide reel that shows the origin of the stranger and its inhabitants. In-type slides reveal the sacrifice that was made to build the stranger. I found a slide reel that appears to be some sort of error report. It shows one of the strange inhabitants jumping off a raft during a transition between areas and falling below the world. Which they probably thought was a bad thing. But in fact, if your goal is to unleash Satan, might be a good thing. Let's end the world, shall we? Again, it's gonna happen either way. Even the ending of base... There's fucking one cicada out there that really wants to fuck at 10:30 p.m. Get your kicks in where you can, but, like, I don't know if you're going to find anyone else, buddy. But yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Motto of the entire playthrough. I think what it might be is not that sometimes it just it doesn't actually save my momentum. It's just if I'm still holding down the accelerator button, I very quickly go from 0 back up to a high enough velocity to really get damaged. So that's probably what that is. I think I should probably go to the cave side temple, just because the difference in time between Cinder Isles temple and cave temple is only like it's only the amount of end times, which I think is like a minute, maybe a minute 30. But if that ends up being the difference in defeating Satan, then it'll be worth it. I certainly shouldn't choose this temple because it gets flooded halfway through the cycle. And also, I might not have solved everything. I've only blown out one of the 3 seals, and I realized if I try anything else, I'll run out of time. Which is why I kind of just started fucking around. But I have not... There's no confirmation that I can reach the other 2 yet. In fact, I'm curious if the reels, if I was supposed to learn from the other corresponding reels anything specific. I don't think so, but... Because in the second one, the main thing we learned was just... It is a simulation, right? I don't know how that helps me, but... It's gonna be really funny if we open up the coffin and it's just like a nice one of these creatures who's just like, yeah, I thought the eye of the universe was gonna save us and I was wrong, and then they locked me up and I'm really sad about it. Thank you for finally rescuing me. But as of right now, it seems really bad. The vibes are rancid from this sealed vault. And maybe that's by the design. Maybe that's by design. Maybe the rest of them really wanted me to think it was evil, but he's just misunderstood. I can't wait to find out, and maybe doom the universe. Maybe this guy can help us use the eye in a way that actually will save the solar system, but they just imprisoned him because they didn't like the Eye of the Universe people. I have thought about, like... it probably is just, like, pretty much a game over, especially knowing now it's a simulation. I'm not actually teleporting to somewhere else. But I have thought about... Because I think, again, I assume the sun station, or the sun explosion will still reach the stranger. It's just... Astron Project activates before that happens. But I'm curious if anything would change if I were to deactivate Astron Project and then head on over here and fuck around with stuff in here. I'm also curious if maybe I have to fall out of world on each individual loading screen to get to each seal. Shit, how do I get down? Again, I don't think they come after me until I snuff out the building, so as long as they don't do that, I should be fine, but... I miscalculated how easy this would be, because I kind of forgot my route to get down there. But I can see it, so I know approximately where the elevator is going to be. In fact, that is the elevator right there, so I just have to get down to that. However, I do that. Is it as simple as... No. Thought I might just be able to teleport over there. I was really hoping to be done with Great Northern Lodge, but alas, a little more work to do. No, not this way. Still getting turned around by this dad rotten place. Is the elevator even accessible without snuffing out the building? Do they open up doors that I can't get to otherwise? Shit, man, I don't know. I forgot how to do this one. And I don't want to snuff out the bridge. It's scary. Oh, I almost made it. Okay, actually, why don't we just start a new cycle? Because that's a lot of wasted time. We'll just do Cinder Giles Tower. I really don't want to snuff out the building again. I don't want to have to do more stealthy. It's scary. I know I've done it once because I was running away from them and I was scared. Wait, didn't I meditate? What, didn't I select the meditate option already, or am I crazy? Am I just forgetting that I have to wake up and then meditate again? Or if I meditate in front of a fire, does that not actually meditate me to the next loop? I don't know. Alright, Slate. This time I'm unleashing Satan for sure. There's truly no indication that any of this is a good idea, but I'm just so curious. What am I doing? Escape hatch is absolutely the best. No, that gets me back to the temple that I don't like, because I didn't have to figure out the Northern Lodge thing. If I want to head back to Northern Lodge, I should use the Hull Breach. But... no, goddamn you. Get in there. And then don't crash. Thank you. Alright, let's try that again. Take it from the top one last time. There's gotta be one last mega stealth sequence, right? Or am I past the stealth sequences? I don't know. All bets are off once I unleash Satan. People have been saying this since time immemorial. Okay, there was the cool deep space satellite. That was fun. I could see the little red dot in the distance. No, don't put it there. Actually, there's no reason why it can't go there, but I don't want it there, actually, I decided. This time it is intentional. Let's get one little nice marshmallow in here. Okay. I like how because I went to the sealed vault first, when I saw that the vault was gone, I was like, fuck, it moved while I was asleep, the little fucker. And now we've gotten the full thing. It's just like, no, they were just putting it under even further security. You're good. Until you decide to start fucking around, you're completely safe from it. I mean, Satan's in this simulation. He's trapped in the cyber chase. Okay? It's probably gonna be fine. I'm so curious what happens if you find that error message first before the other two, because that can lead you directly into endgame real fast before you actually have figured out any of the secrets. Before you even figure out technically that it's a simulation, you could try this little trick of the loading screen thing. Okay. Here's one. And then is it going to keep glitching? Shit. Okay, so I gotta do it again. But that shouldn't take too long. We love a good, what you're doing might be a bad idea, so we're going to give you plenty of time to consider your actions and the potential consequences scenario. Legitimately, I love that. Even if it's a game where, like, that's the only thing you can do to progress, I do appreciate a good, like, let's slow it down and really make you reflect on what you're doing moment. I think that is oft effective. What, how come that one hurt me? Come on. I'm curious if potentially the game shuffles around the order that you can discover the reels in to make sure you find out this trick last. I think that would be a little bit cheap, but that would be a way to do it. Because so much of the rest of the game is about doing it in truly whatever order you want. Oh, wait. Hang on. Yeah, this isn't helpful for me. What are we doing here? Alright, now that I've reached the other world, are you gonna still drown me? Okay, that's fine. I wonder if I have to explore the other loading screens. I'll try that next. Which is gonna mean it's, you know, we haven't even flooded yet, so it's not like it's a massive race against the clock, but we do want to make sure we're not wasting too much time. Or it could be that the loading screen tip is you can only get one seal undone that way. Or I just need to be exploring a little bit more where I do fall down. I don't know. Let's try a different loading screen first and just see where that drops us. Could be the same spot. We'll see. But the entire time I've been like, wow, loading screens are really apparent there. It turns out that's super deliberate. one, like, it does function well as like a standard loading screen, but also you get to have your little extra added thing of it's an in-world loading screen that you are meant to be exploiting. Okay, same spot, but that's okay. Let's explore a little bit more. Okay, this one seems like I can't just solve it like this. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Let's try one more time. So a couple things. I still got a couple ideas thrumming around this little brain of mine. So those are the two obvious spots we can look at. We have a couple of others. We could check out this area. I think this might lead us more back to some other reels we've learned about. And also, any waterfall I'm wary of. So let's double check this tower, see if that leads us to anywhere. Okay, so let me just double check over here. Do I have to jump down to put the lantern back where I did before? This jump I think I can't recover from. Shit. Shit. Okay, fine. And there's the flood, which means we're about halfway done here. I should have at least tried the elevator. Okay, so I just have a couple more ideas here. I have a couple more ideas. Okay, so we've successfully... Wow. We've successfully revealed, or unsealed our first seal here, right? Oh, wait, did it go back up? No, it didn't. I can't reseal it. That's worth noting. Let's go ahead and run over here. Now, this might be dumb, but... Okay. I thought for a second, just maybe... shit. Okay. I thought maybe that was a leap of faith bridge again, which I might have already tried before, but I figured I'd try again. Okay. And then, since we're running a little bit low on time, I will try to try out two of my ideas at once. See if we have time for them. Did I miss it? I think so. There we go. Time to piss people off. That's fine. I don't much care what you people think about any of this. Because I'm just testing things out. Village is snuffed out. So, is it possible that that light is linked to some of this light? Why does it sometimes hurt me? Damn it, no, okay. I thought maybe that would block the light in the bridge. But that ain't it. Okay, so if that's not the answer, let me just try this and see what happens. Shit, I can't use the elevator when I have my lantern down there because I wouldn't be able to push the button on the elevator. That requires the lantern. So that wouldn't work. Huh. So I thought I might have found my big breakthrough, and it seems I've only solved... I have now cheated my way into one of the three Triforces, but the other... the other two I still need to Come on. What's the point of having them at both sides if you can't do anything about it? So how am I supposed to block that? Shit, didn't mean to do that. Excuse me. I'm just gonna meditate the next loop. So I'm supposed to break the game for all three, or am I supposed to learn 2 codes? And I've only learned 1 so far. Or I haven't learned any. I found a workaround for 1. Or am I supposed to be getting a hint from the other reels I've discovered? Let me check my ship log. Ah, probe was right there. Cutting it close, guys. Please don't destroy the planet. Word, I've learned nothing from that. I unlocked one of the 3 major seals we've been working on for the entire time, and it doesn't count as anything. Sounds good, bro. There are 3 interfaces, each marked with one of the 3 symbols. I rotate the mechanism in front of the vault, causing it to strain against the chains when it shut. Moments later, raise green lights below the vault. There's just no word on the memories I got from the vault. Okay, so this is the one we've solved, right? One of the stranger's inhabitants jumping off a raft during a transition between areas and falling between the world. That allows me to unseal one of the 3 seals. So I'm curious if I'm supposed to get hints from the other ones. Forbidden Archive. Analyzing the universe. Try to block the signal. I found a slide reel that shows 2 artifacts being lit near a green fire. The first artifact lights after its bearer falls asleep, and the second artifact lights after its bearer dies. On a slide reel, it appears to be some sort of error report. Shows an alarm bell failing to wake up one of the stranger's inhabitants. When? When I'm dead? Fuck you. It can't be that. I have to fucking die. I have to wait until the sun explodes. Because that's the only way my body on the outside can die. Right? Or would it explode the whole stranger and then I just incinerate? Or would the fire stay lit? That's... I don't like that. Okay, yeah, how about the last one? What do I need to learn from this? Congregating around a strange green fire. Next slide showed they modeled, simulated after their home moon. Air report shows one of the strange inhabitants dropping their artifact on the ground and walking out its projection radius. That one I got. So do I need to also apply that? Do I need to also apply that? Let's test that. God damn it, man. I don't want to do this. I don't want to doom myself. Just to see if I can unleash Satan.